I'm Justus JXTS.
Oh, your tag was in the.
Oh, I got my tag in the back. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Well, yeah, welcome to Los Angeles. I'm meeting here today King Wanza.
What's good?
Yes, King Wanza, please introduce yourself today for Fuck the Algorithm.
Okay, for F the algorithm, my name is. No, you're good. You're.
F the Algorithm. I get them on.
No, you can say it. Yeah. My name is King Wanza. I'm from Los Angeles, California, South Central to be exact, and I am an artist.
What are you doing, man? Because like artists is all over.
I believe that I am the sense of it, of all over. So as far as like being behind the camera, like being a filmmaker, I'm in love with film and writing, but then also in front of the camera, acting, improv. I take classes at Groundlink, so I love acting and music. Also paint.
He's doing everything, and I think you're a good chef as well. So like,
I am a good chef. I can cook well. I cook well.
So your art is pretty much everywhere, but like I found you because like you're doing one specific thing really good, I think, and that's music.
Yes.
You have a very good drive doing music, pursuing your own way, which is amazing. So getting to the first question, like how do you stay motivated, like pursuing your dreams, being an artist actually?
God. Like, I mean, some people may call God the universe, but I believe in Jesus because that's how I started to make music, as far as like making gospel music. Well, how I started to make music again was making gospel music. And all of those, like those just omens, like those good omens, those good moments, because I don't make music by myself or feel like I'm motivated all the time. But when I have those moments where I feel like I'm purposed to make this, then I feel like I have to do it.
So you're working with fantastic people.
Yeah.
And that's amazing.
Yeah.
So having a good crew actually, like supporting you, giving you like a strong back.
Yeah, I mean, my friends, my family, but when I say it, like literally, I would be inside of the mall writing a song and I'm feeling weird. Oh, why am I writing this song? It's no point of me writing this song. Who's going to hear this song? My motivation is the lady that walks up to me and gets to writing and then it's like, you're doing a good job. Keep going. Like, those like those moments, like those signs where you just feel like, yo, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. That's what motivates me. Like the purpose involved in it all. But other than that, I love it. I just love it.
Nice.
Yeah, like I don't have it's not nobody that wakes me up and says, you got to make music today. You have
So it's just passion driven,
I love music.
But since we are living in this like crazy decade, like on Spotify.
Oh, I got 12.
Oh, yes. just like, because, like I think like art needs to find its way back to become a real thing again. Because like I think people are drawn too much to the algorithm and like to expectation and like trying to getting a form which is like kind of predicted, and I think this is like taking something away from the realness of like your purpose, like doing your own art. Like, what's your perspective on that?
No, I totally agree. And sometimes I find myself in, I'm gonna just be frank. Like I find myself sometimes in the place of how can I make a song that'll fuck up the algorithm?
Oh, you just said
I did just say it. I did just say it because I say it in private. So I don't know why I'm trying to act like I don't curse, like, but because the thing is I came gospel music. Like, a lot of the music that I make was is gospel. So
gotcha.
I just respect like, viewers or people, But no, like sometimes I think about it and I say like, if I go into the studio, how can I make something that I'm already having virility inside of my mind when I'm thinking about the music that I'm making and songs that I'm making. But at the same time, I detach myself from it because I personally can't perform if I'm not into it. You know, so if I don't believe the music that I'm singing, or I don't, as an artist, me putting this out, I personally can't do it. You know, so I still have to go back to self. And most of the times when you ask for motivation the first time, I wish I would have answered it by saying that a lot of the music that I make is for me. Like, I try to make a soundtrack for the situation that I'm in.
Yeah. So do you feel sometimes, you know, like social media is pushing you in a certain direction, or like passively you're adapting things you actually don't want to do, and then you're just like creating, you know, like for the machine and not for yourself? Like, do you feel like trapped sometimes as well?
I do feel trapped in a sense, but then I don't feel trapped at the same time. I feel trapped in the idea, in when I have that idea, when I'm looking at the algorithm, or I'm looking at social media in that perspective, I do feel trapped. But when I'm looking at it in the perspective of, if everybody is doing this, once people need to hear my type of music and they find me, they will be ready.
Yes.
And when they do find me, they won't find a version of me that was competing or trying to become for people. They will find the version of me that I am at in the moment.
So would you say, you know, like your perception of social media, of like the whole algorithm world, like, do you think, you know, like how you deal with it, you know, like was it, like, did your perception actually change on that within the years?
Yeah,
like,
no.
As an artist, or?
I feel like, it changes because you're wondering, if I don't play this game, or not even a game, because social media has also been a blessing for so many artists.
Oh yeah, totally.
For artists, like, I've seen artists that only had like 100 followers that I found music that I'm just like, oh my gosh, their music.
And they just made their way.
And are they making their way? Or they went viral out of nowhere? And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy that you went viral, Fred. So, or not even viral, they were very consistent, and they posted every other day, and they posted every day. And now they have this following that's amazing. So I can't say totally F social media, because, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I can say that the ideas of social media can come sometimes.
It should be more social again, right? Yeah. Like, really socialize social media. I think that would be like a...
But I think that's also our job.
Right.
As artists, is to like continue to be authentically ourselves and engage with our audience in an authentic way, in a real way, and let people know, you know.
So what do you think, like, what's the best way actually, you know, like, how do you say, like, peeking out of the noise? Can you say that in like, well, like, how
do you get picked out of?
Yeah, like, how do you get? Yeah, like,
I think one, there are strategic ways that have worked for other people that I haven't tried yet, because I have 12 followers on Spotify, right? Right now.
Right, like, when I'm meeting you next time, it's going to be probably, hey,
it's going to be 12. Oh my gosh, or 12 million.
12 million.
Yeah, but 12K is good. But what I was going to say is,
hey,
huh?
No,
yeah.
I have another one.
Okay, for sure. So, it has definitely made me look at my music in a different way. But I feel like when I get back to self and I say, like, what do I want to put out? What do I want to be known for? When people do find me amongst the noise, do I want the version that did this to become famous, or to get a listening ear, or whatever the case may be? Or do I want them to pick me out of the noise because I'm myself, you know? So I think that's what I oftentimes deal with in the battle. Like, do I make a lot of content that's inauthentic to me, just to become, or just to get some more notoriety? Or do I continue to be myself and now try to present authentic content in that way? And when they do find me, they find me because of my authenticity and not because...
Yeah, it's all about authenticity. Actually, that's a tough word for me. Like I have authenticity, but like now it's working.
Yeah, authenticity.
Authenticity. Very, very posh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, man. But yeah, that's cool. Another question, like what would you say? Like how important are numbers to you? Like what does it make to you? Like in a good and in a bad way?
Man, numbers are important. Yes, to me. They're not important to me because I really love making the work.
Totally.
Like I love the process. I love creating. Now, when I put in big money into a music video and only this amount of people seen it because I'm not a promoter, that's not what I haven't been a promoter in the past. But now, numbers, they're starting to matter more to me. Because I want income out of this. I want to make a living out of the music that I make, right? That's why they matter to me. But at the other hand, like when I really think about it, only one matters to me, like one listener. People have hit me up, told me about suicidal issues that they've dealt with and that they were able to get through because of my music.
Yes.
People have hit me up and told me that they were able to get through divorces because of my music. People have been able to stop using drugs because of my music. I have so many testimonies about the songs that I have. Somebody was going through, they were going through leg problems, and they had to go, leg problems. Their legs were injured. And they had to go through physical therapy, and they were saying that Comfortable helped them get through physical therapy.
Man, that's so good. So
those one that one person that just feels like, man, that I see in Seattle that played the song 40 times that day, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I don't know you, but if you played this song 40 times, this particular song, don't worry. Then you must be going through some type of worry, and this 40 times has blessed you.
So how important, let's redefine the question, but your music carries a lot of positivity, which is
important.
I like the energy a lot.
Hey, okay. Thank you, praise God.
I told you, it got a Miami vibe for sure. Okay. Even though you're from LA.
I need to get to Miami. Yeah.
And yeah, watch the roller skaters.
Yeah.
We gotta be like,
yeah. You make me feel comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah, but talking about art again, because I think it's important, to have a healthy perception about social media. So it's actually just a tool for reaching out. But I think it should not intrigue your personality, your mindset, your way of thinking, and I think you need to build a certain strength, to be authentic with your music, and not be too forced into a certain direction, even unwillingly or whatever, or you're pursuing a wrong direction because you're just thinking, oh, it's trendy.
Yeah,
I gotta do it myself as well, And the question is, how do you keep the balance between using social media as a tool and actually living the real life as a musician and playing live and being present in the moment, in the real world? How do you keep the balance actually? Or do you have an advice,
the journey? When sometimes you'll work on a post, you probably was working on that post for a week or 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. The post don't do as well, and you feel like I spent all of this time, I spent all of this money or whatever the case may be on this post or whatever the case may be. And after that experience, then you feel like, okay, I should have been living throughout those 4 weeks, you know? So I think one person told me, she said, don't live for content, live and let that be the content.
That's a good saying. I like that one.
When she said that, her name is Kayla Riggins. When she told me that, she said, don't live for content, live and let the content, like, you know, just let the content be.
Let the content happen,
yeah. So when she said that kind of
smart.
That blessed me, and it gave me this release.
Like setting you free.
Setting me free,
like that.
Me thinking I have to do these things to create content. And I think something else that helps me out is constantly telling myself, like, you have all that you need. Because so often we feel like, I need to get this, I need to get that. And then now we're getting all of these things outside of ourselves or outside of our worlds.
Yeah.
And when you're outside of the more and more you get outside of your world, the less authentic it is.
It is, yeah.
Sometimes, unless you're creating a world. And I feel like it just depends on what type of artist you are.
Yeah, it's always like, I think like there's no right and wrong, but I think there's like I think it's a big learning, you know, like finding the right, like, right personal way, you know?
Yeah, I think because, for example, like social media wasn't somebody's job 20 years ago. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't somebody's, like that's their bread and butter. That's how they live. As far as individuals being content creators, it wasn't their goal. So the same way before the internet, it wasn't no internet to break, you know?
Yeah.
And then before that, there was no radio to break. So everything changes. And I feel like as times change, I too must adjust to the time.
Gotcha. Oh, the AC is peeing out of the window, which is amazing.
Yeah, but as time,
content's happening.
Right? Yeah, right now.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, let me just check if there's like another question I got left, but okay, yeah. What advice would you give aspiring artists who want to make a living from their creativity without compromising their artistic vision? That's a tough question.
Yeah, you tell me.
I have no answer to that. That's why I'm doing the interview.
No, friend, when you find out, you tell me.
Right.
But as far as remaining authentic, I'm learning how to do that myself.
Yeah, totally.
I am learning how to do that myself. I've been into so many life transitions and just personal transitions that I'm wondering, what does the music sound like? Because I don't look at music as just something that's just like, oh, you know, we're just having fun, da. I look at music as something that like is my ability to help change or transform somebody's life or to be somebody's soundtrack of what they're going through.
Yeah.
So I feel like people just have to stay authentic to where they are in the moment or where they know they're supposed to be going. Yeah.
That was touching. Like I needed that rhetorical break saying nothing right now.
Oh, okay, good. Because I needed a break too. I'm like, all right, sat down.
Oh, man. Sorry.
You're good, bro.
I mean, like it was like a good flow of questions, but like just... Just let me...
How do you feel about music and the algorithm?
Music, yeah, that's a good question, man. I think, like, as you're saying, like, really emancipating yourself. I think, for me as well, like, because I felt trapped, actually. I felt like, you know, like, I have to feed the algorithm. I felt like I have to pay ads, you know, like, to get the numbers, to push my ego. And now I'm, like, in that moment where I'm saying, like, no, hold on. Like, I have to get rid of my ego, you know, because, like, I'm doing art for the sake of art. I mean, like, sure, there's always, like, you know, like, in each artist, there's like a little narcissist craving for those numbers and like wanting the attention from stage, but like actually we just want to spread love, you know? Yeah. So I don't know, man. Like it's tough, but as you're saying, you know, like letting the content happen, and and not living for the content. I think like that's like the most healthy way, and just doing your own thing. I think like getting away from trends and or like supposedly like trends, but like just doing your own thing. I think that's a healthy way to do it.
Yeah. And I think even in you saying that, we have to learn how to do our own thing. Like, not everybody is learning how to do their own thing in this new world.
Exactly.
In which we make music and we put out music.
Exactly.
And we're all learning how we can do our own thing in this world. But at the same time, maybe relearning, and like you're saying, F the algorithm, like learning how to be disruptors in this new world.
True, man. Yeah, totally. I totally agree. And another thing I'm thinking is, you know, like music has to find its way back to the real world, to the people, and just happen, you know, like I think like really, when you're really like playing the concerts, you know, like that's the moment. It's full? Okay. That's like the moment you're touching the people, you know?
Now, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
My most authentic performances are with a live band, with a small room.
Totally.
And yeah, when I'm able to just talk and be free and have these moments in between to say what I'm going through and why I wrote this song, those are my most authentic moments. Yeah.
King Wanza.
Yes.
Yes, just as my name. So I got a final question for you. And you know, what could the audience actually do, like with all that noise, to value the work of an artist more, you know? Like that you actually like perceive like the validation, or do you think like you don't need that?
I think we need more, I guess, authentic listeners. I hate this word now, authentic. It's just because it's just like, oh, everybody's trying to be authentic.
Yeah, it's like.
And then are you being authentic to the point that people say like, oh, you're being so real, and you know, like
It's just like, yeah, it's just like if everyone is saying like, yeah, I'm so individual. Oh, you're individual, but yeah, I'm also like very individual.
Yeah, it's like this authentic content. Yeah. But what I want to say is that there is a lot of noise happening online, and some people are getting motion, and somebody getting motion, or a lot of people replaying a song.
Yeah,
that has sometimes it's an independent artist. It gets a popular thing on TikTok and stuff like that. I would want a listener to say, am I listening to this because I love it, or am I listening to this because it's popular? And that's what I mean by having more authentic listeners, because, yeah, am I listening to this because I heard it 1,000 times online and this is a trend, or am I listening to this because I actually love this, or I understand what this song means, or I could play this song? I just would want people to know what they're meditating on and not be as mindless as they are when it comes to listening to music.
Nice. So,
what about you?
Oh.
Yeah, because we hear that kind of conversation. Oh, having a conversation. Yeah, this is my favorite part, when it starts to sound like a conversation and less like oh, we're
right about
and that. It makes me feel more comfortable.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I mean, like I was asking you the final question. Okay, just could you ask me that question again, because like I have to make up my mind.
What do you think, or how do you think audiences can do better by sifting through the noise?
I think a big relearning and making emotions happen. Putting away your devices, being present in the moment. Like when you're talking to people, look into the eyes. If you experiencing a concert, appreciating the moment, you know, like appreciating yourself, being present in that moment, and appreciating like the art which is happening in that moment, because you know, like also like from an artist's perspective, you know, like you're doing that for the audience.
Yeah.
You know, like.
So is it the audience job to, or is it the audience job to emote, or is it our job as art to trigger the emotion?
It's both ways, man. I think like the perfect match is always like if you're having this synergy going on. And sure, like as an artist, like you gotta perform, you know, like you gotta touch those souls, make the art happen, you know. That's what I'm thinking. But I think like general speaking, I'm like, hey, like we all gotta be more present, live in the moment, appreciating other people's time, making emotions actually happen. I think that's something as well. What are you thinking?
No, something that just popped up in my mind was, because there is a lot of popular mindless music, but as I'm talking to you and listening to you, I'm thinking, why wouldn't it be a lot of popular mindless music if people are right now in a mindless place?
Right.
Why wouldn't they want music that reflects the place that they're in?
Right.
Yeah, I didn't think about that though.
Wow, that's a pretty deep conversation we're having here right now.
Yeah, I mean, well, if we're gonna f the algorithm, it has to go a little bit deeper.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah. Oh wow, I didn't even think about that. Wow, that's kind of nasty.
Wow.
Yeah,
My mind's like,
yeah. There's a lot of double entendres happening.
But I think like we all got to do our homework. I think like becoming more aware. I think that's like way
I think
to do that.
I think the world being more aware, we would just have better everything.
Totally.
In general.
Totally, I agree in that.
Better everything. The way we receive things, the way we put out things. If we were more intentional about our music, ourselves, our lifestyles, and then we would have more of a receptive audience. But I agree with you too, Justice. When I'm performing at a show or I'm putting out music, it helps me, the energy that I receive back, to put out there. But somebody told me earlier, I mean, what was it like? Earlier this year? Yeah, earlier this year they told me, you put the love out and you'll get the love back. And
that's a good saying.
And that's what I stopped doing that, because I stopped looking at my talents as a gift to give versus my gift to receive. You know?
Yeah.
Because I oftentimes was looking at my talent like, this is my gift. This is the thing that makes room for me. This is the thing that puts money in my pocket.
Right.
Or puts clothes on my back, because it's my gift. It's my thing, versus, no, this is my gift to give. This is my gift that I was given to give. And if I hold on to this gift, then I've seen selfishness happen in my life.
Totally.
I'm holding on to this gift. I'm not getting no motion. I'm not going nowhere. But the more I let go of my gift and give it and just say, hey, I want to give this to you, friend, because I feel like this will help you, I've got more.
Totally. I think it's like getting rid of your ego.
Yeah.
Like, because like social media some kind of is like this ego cushion, let's put it that way, you know? And just like, no, like it could be something else, you know? So like, yeah, let the content happen while you're actually like learning and getting rid of the ego. And that moment you actually know that you're delivering emotionally.
Yeah.
Like reaching out to the people and like actually like building a connection, you know?
Yeah. Thank you.
No, thank you, man.
No, because I needed that re-revelation, Justice. I needed that moment, that getting back to self.
That was
and giving it. Just giving it. Give your music, give your give.
And let go.
Let go.
Like detached.
Yeah.
So like let go. You create something, you create your art, and then you're just like, hey,
here it is.
Here it is.
And stop trying to finagle how people receive it,
And I think that's a way, like a healthy way to do it. Man, King Wanza was so nice.
I feel like we just started to really talk.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Man, we should definitely have another episode. God, it was so good
Yeah.
having you here in LA. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Definitely, you have to check out King Wanza's music. We're gonna link the Instagram, the Spotify, because he's working on the 12K, and then
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
even though we're saying we don't not caring about the numbers, but sometimes we do a little, right?
Yeah. I want 12,000. I want 12 million listeners.
Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen.
You'll get me out of my mama house if you do that.
Sweet.
I'm serious.
Brother,
You have better.
there's so much for your time, and please check out our upcoming episodes as well. And I think that was a really good first episode of the algorithm. Fuck my German accent.
Yeah.
Algorithm.
Okay.
Authenticity.
Authenticity. Mistakes. They happen.
Yes, they do.
What's something, how do you say it in German? F the algorithm.
Fick den Algorithmus, and authenticity is Authentizität. Authentizität.
Wait, say the first one again.
Fick den Algorithmus.
Fick den Algorithmus.
Algorithmus.
Fick den Algorithmus.
Mic drop.
You see it?
Yes.
You see how I just...
Nah, you do like
No,
you sound like proper German.
No, I
You do.
Oh, please. Oh,
Accent.
all right. Fick den Algorithmus.
Yeah, you do well. Now maybe a little.
Give me a little money.
Yeah.
In German.
All right. So thank you so much for your time, and
All right.
yeah, man, it was so nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, love.
Ah.